Hi, I'm Sarah with Core Motion Fitness. Welcome to your full body Pilates workout. We're gonna start standing with a gentle warm up and then we'll head to the mat. So take your feet hip distance apart, roll your shoulders back in place, and we're just gonna let our arms swing back and forth with a gentle knee bend as we wake up our bodies. So taking some time here to inhale as you send your hands back, exhale as they rise. And finding a nice mind-body connection with our breath and our movement. And let's go ahead and swing those arms up just a little bit higher. Inhale back, exhale up. Good. And from that side of you, being mindful that we're not arching back, but we are tucking our hips under and squeezing through our glutes. Great job. We're gonna go ahead and take this just a little bit deeper. So bend your knees, sink down. Great work. Feeling a little flexion in your ankles as well. And let's try two more. Good, last one right here. Big inhaling at the top, squeezing through your glutes, straightening your body up, and then sweep your arms down by your toes. And inhale, lift all the way back up. And exhale. Good, and inhale, lift. Feeling a nice lengthening through the back of the legs. And one more time. And release. And finally, rolling through the bottoms of our feet. Just roll up onto your toes and then sink back down. Roll up onto our toes, taking your time in both directions. Waking up the bottoms of our feet. Good job. And let's try two more right here, rolling up. And last one, very nice. All right, let's go ahead and find ourselves on the mat. We brought some warmth to our body. You're gonna start in a seated position here, and we're gonna take our hands right under our rib cage. So from here, I want you to inhale through your nose. As you exhale, I'd like you to feel your hands get just a little bit closer to one another. Okay, as you start to engage through your powerhouse muscles. Inhale, feel your hands expand away from each other. And exhale, feel the hands draw closer to one another as your abdominals contract. And again, inhale, lift. And exhale, feel them contract. Very good. So that is the position we are going to be working from in this Pilates workout, is that contracted position. So not clenching, but a deep connection of our transverse abdominis, okay? That lateral muscle that runs deep between or beneath our rectus abdominis, and that connection of our breath on the exhale for exertion. So taking our feet hip distance apart, hands are going to come right behind the legs. I'd like you to inhale to lift. On your exhale, tuck your tailbone, draw the belly button into the spine, rounding your back here. And then inhale, lift again, right onto your sitting bones. And exhale, rounding through your back. Good. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Very nice. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale. And we will add some arms into this movement. Inhale, extend. And on your exhale, you're going to rotate and reach the arm across the body. The other arm reaches back behind. And inhale, lift. And exhale, rotate. Keeping in mind, we're still feeling that connection in our powerhouse as we reach back behind and find that rotation. One more on each side. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Very nice. Hold here at the top. And we're just going to roll our body one vertebrae at a time all the way down to our mat and place our hands by our side. From here, we'll do some gentle hip rocks to get our body into a nice neutral spine. So I'd like you to tilt your hips back, feeling an arch underneath your low back. Abdominals are expanding, rib cage is expanding, and then draw the belly button down to the spine and flatten out so you feel your sacrum nice and flat and compressed against the mat. And again, roll, hips tip back. And exhale. Hips come nice and flat to the ground. Good, inhale, lift. And exhale, flatten. And one more time, inhale, lift. And exhale, flatten. Now I want you to find a space right between those two positions. So not completely arched and not completely compressed, but somewhere in between where your sacrum, that area, that flat area between your hip bones, is flat on the ground, but your low back may or may not be pressed to the mat depending on the curvature of your spine. Okay, shoulders are going to be tucked under, nice long neck right here. We're going to pull our belly button to our spine in that exhale contracted position that we practiced in the beginning. And we're going to inhale, prepare. On our exhale, lift one knee off the mat and inhale down. Exhale, switch and inhale down. Great job, and one more time. Good, now take your exhale and lift both knees off the ground. Extend them out at a long diagonal, and then inhale back in. Exhale, long diagonal. And keeping in mind that this can also be a straight vertical lift, and instead of the long diagonal. Good. Again, hips are still glued to the ground. Low back may or may not be touching, but our abdominals are pulling down. And one more time here. Exhale, extend. Hug your knees into your body. Rock side to side. And we will move on and get ready for our hundreds. Hundreds is a heat building exercise in Pilates. And there are a couple different versions and different ways to do this. So begin by lifting your knees and your feet off the ground 90 degrees at the knees. Again, we're going to reset the body to neutral spine. Hips are grounded and abdominals are pulled in that exhale position that we practiced. Hands by your side. We're going to tuck our chin. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, roll your upper body up off of the mat. Now, if you need neck support, you're going to take your hand right to the base of your neck and let your neck rest on your forearm. Okay, we're going to pump our hands. We're going to inhale for 5 breaths and then exhale for 5 breaths. So let's go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue. Every time you exhale, think about that engagement, okay, of the abdominals like we practiced. And again, this is what it looks like. If you need to modify, you do one arm, and then you can switch on the other side, or on the next time, the next breath. Good. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue. Okay. And again, if this feels fine on your neck, then you just keep your hands by your sides, keep pumping. And if you'd like a challenge, extend your legs at a long diagonal. Continue to look at your belly button. We are almost there. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And bring your knees to your body and rest. Good. Rock your knees side to side. And place your feet on the mat. Turn your head to one side, letting your neck relax. And switch to the opposite side. Great work. Good. Coming right back through the center. We're going to hug our knees into our body and extend one leg out at a long diagonal. Take your hand, reach it across and underneath your knee. The same hand as leg slides down on the top of the shin. We're going to roll our upper body up off of our mat. Look at our belly button. Hug that knee in on the inhale. Exhale to switch. Hold on the inhale and exhale to switch. This is your single leg stretch. At any time, if you need to have your head on the ground, please feel free to do that. Inhale, hold, and exhale, switch. Great job. Let's do one more for each side right here. Inhale to hold and exhale to switch and release. Good. Bring your head down to your mat, hug your knees to your body, and we will move into a double leg stretch. So both knees hug to the body. We'll do the modified version first. We're going to reach our arms and legs on the inhale, extending away from our body, belly button pulled down to our back, and hug our knees into our body. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, sweep the arms out to the side. And if you would like a slightly more challenging version, okay, as you extend, lift your upper body and hold. Inhale, release, and exhale, hold. Just imagine taking off a hat, hands sliding right by the ears. Good. Let's do 2 more. And last one right here. And hug your knees to your body and rock your head side to side. Take that time to release through the neck as we move on to crisscross. So bring one leg in, extend the other leg out at a long diagonal. Bring your fingers gently behind your ears and roll your upper body up off of the mat. Rotating shoulder to knee, not elbow, but shoulder to knee. Inhale, prepare, exhale, switch. Inhale, prepare, exhale, switch. And switch. So we're taking this nice and slow. Again, connecting mind to body, breath to movement. Inhale, hold, exhale, switch. Great work. And you can have your legs up a little bit higher if you prefer. And let's try one more on each side. Great job. And we will take this fast for just a moment here. So speed it up. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Bringing some more heat to the body. Good. You've got 2 more sets. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 1 more set. Inhale, inhale. And done. Bring your knees to your body. And again, rock them side to side. And take both legs, extend them up, rotating your heels inward and flexing your feet. So you're feeling a stretch through the back of your legs. We're gonna take our fingers behind our ears once again, and hips and sacrum are nice and flat on the mat. We re-engage that powerhouse at any time that we can, and we'll inhale, lower our legs for 2 counts, exhale up for 1. So inhale down for 2, exhale up for 1. Modified version, head on the ground. If you'd like a more challenging option, lift your upper body, look down at your belly button, keep your inner thighs tight to one another, and inhale down for 2, exhale up for 1. Great job. It's okay to breathe loud. Inhale down for 2. And let's try 2 more right here. And last one. And exhale up and hold, and bring the knees to the body. Great job. Go ahead and let your feet come to the mat, lifting our hips off the mat for a gentle stretch through the front of the body before we move on. And gently lower your hips 1 vertebrae at a time down to the mat. Hug your knees in and extend the legs, rotating your heels once again towards one another. And we're gonna take our hands, reach toward our right leg, tucking our chin, roll our upper body up off the mat, lower your left leg down, hold, and exhale, switch the legs and hold. Now maybe your hold is down here, and that's great. Inhale, prepare, exhale, switch. Inhale, prepare, and exhale, switch. Good work, keep going. But anytime you need to have your head down, please feel free to do that. Great job. Now we're adding on. We're gonna pulse for 2 counts. So inhale, inhale, exhale to switch. Inhale, inhale, exhale to switch. Adding a little more power as you throw that bottom leg into your hands. Inhale, inhale, exhale, switch. Great job. 1 more on each leg. And we're gonna put our head to the ground, okay? Hands by our sides, and just scissor the legs. Heels are towards one another. And we inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Connect with the breath. And 1 more set. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, hold. Hug your knees to your body and release your feet to the mat. Taking our hands by our sides, rolling our shoulders back into place. We are going to lift our hips or our low back ever so slightly and then reset, just like the warm-up. Inhale, lift, and exhale, release. 1 more gentle stretch. Inhale, lift, exhale, release. All right, moving into our bridge series. So sacrum nice and flat on the ground. Draw the belly button in tight. I want you to tuck your hips ever so slightly. Peel your vertebrae 1 at a time up off of the mat. Hold at the top. Inhale, prepare. And exhale from the top of your spine. 1 vertebrae at a time. Gently rolls all the way down to the mat. And again, inhale, prepare. Tucking your tailbone, roll slowly up. And inhaling at the top. From the top of the spine, roll yourself slowly down. And we will add on. In the bottom, inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, squeezing through your glutes. Rising up at the top, lifting your heels up off of your mat. Keeping the heels lifted, gently roll one vertebrae at a time, all the way down. And inhale, lower your heels. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll. Inhale at the top, lift your heels. Keep the heels lifted, one vertebrae at a time, roll back down. And one more time, dropping the heels. Exhale, roll. And inhale, lift your heels. Keeping the heels lifted, roll all the way back down. Great job. And on this next one, we add on. Okay, tuck the tailbone, roll yourself up. Stay here at the top. Inhale, lift one knee. Exhale, set it down. Switch to the other side. Inhale, lift. And exhale, set the leg down. Again, inhale, lift. And one more time. Inhale, lift. Great job. And inhale, prepare. From the top of the spine, roll yourself slowly down. One more time like that. On the exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll yourself up, holding at the top. Inhale, we lift. And exhale, set the foot down. Continue. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Great job. And one more for each side. Inhale, lift. And last one here. Great job. Inhaling at the top, exhale, one vertebrae at a time, rolls all the way down. We are going to add on a little bit of upper body movement here. So, feet flat on the ground, inhale, prepare, tuck the tailbone. Squeezing through your glutes, rise. Take both arms, reach them up, and palms up, hands down. Elbows are going to slide next to the mat, pulling down towards your rib cage. Inhale, reach back up. Continue on. Exhale, pull your elbows down the mat, hold, and inhale, reach. And one more time. Exhale, hold. Extend the hands back by your sides and slowly roll the hips down to the mat. Let's try that again. On your exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll slowly up. Inhale, reach the hands up over your head. On your exhale, draw your elbows down to your ribs. Inhale to reach. And again, exhale. And inhale, reach. And on this next one, exhale, hold. Flip your palms down and top of the vertebrae, rolling slowly back to the ground and hold. Hug your knees into your body. Extend your legs up for a nice hamstring stretch. Rock side to side. And let's move on to single leg circles. Lower one leg down to the mat. Hold the other leg close to your body. Rotate your heel towards your midline. Straighten your leg and energy goes out towards the toes. Placing your hands by your side. Make a small circle by crossing the midline of the body and exhaling up to the top. Inhale around, exhale up. Being mindful that your hips do not leave the mat in this small circle position. Inhale around, exhale, close it up. And one more time. And switch directions here. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Great job. Keeping in mind, if you need to bend your knee and move from the hip, that is an option to modify. And one more time, and hold. Hug your knee to your body. Point and flex your toes. Rotate your ankle around. And let's go ahead and move on to large circles. So extend the leg, rotate your heel inward. Hips are anchored to the floor, hands are by the side. On this one, your hip will come off of the ground. So cross over the midline of your body, sweep the leg out to the side, hips ground, and back to the top. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, sweep up and around. And continue. Great, one more in this direction. Inhale around. Exhale up to the top and hold and switch directions. Inhale, open, hips are grounded. Cross the midline, hips lift. And set it down. Again, inhale, open. Cross the midline and down. Good. And you got one more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross. And release. Good. Hug your knee to your body. Slide the same hand as foot down to the bottom for a half of a happy baby. As you pull down, hips are grounded, your foot presses up against your hand, and enjoy that release. Great job. We're gonna switch to the other side. So slide that leg down and hug your knee in, extend your leg up, rotate your heel toward the midline of your body, hips are grounded, hands are by your side, and we're gonna start with small leg circles. So inhale around, exhale, close it up. The movement's happening from your hip joint, not your knee, not your ankle. Good, and we are engaging through our core to help move the body. And you've got 2 more. Good, last one right here, and switch directions. Inhale, open, exhale, close it up. Energy going out through the toes. And 2 more. Great job. Hug your knee to your body, point and flex the toes, rotate your ankle around, please. And let's get ready for large leg circles. So stretch that leg up, rotate the heel toward the midline, cross your midline on the inhale. On your exhale, sweep the leg out, back and around, and hold. Again, inhale, reach across, and exhale up and hold. Great job. 2 more in this direction. And last one. Exhale up and hold. Get ready to reverse directions. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross the midline and all the way back up to the top. Great work. 2 more. Inhale, open. Keep the hips grounded as you open. And hold. Hug your knee to your body. Again, rotate the ankle around. Slide the same hand as working leg down to the bottom of the foot. Pull down gently as you press up, keeping your hips grounded here. And release. Great work. We're gonna roll ourselves over into our plank position. So elbows come down to the mat. You can begin on your knees for a moment here and get settled into your plank. We're gonna take it to our toes. And we're gonna take one leg up, point the toes up, and flex down and switch to the other side. Point up, squeezing your glutes, and flex down. Again, point the toes, flex your foot down. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. Think about lengthening as you point your toes off of the ground. And one more for each side. Great job. Last one here. And release. Send your hips back into a child's pose and stretch. All right, coming onto all fours into a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees are under hips. We're going to pull our abdominals up, engage just like we did in the warm-up, and prepare with an inhale. On our exhale, extend your opposite arm and leg off of the mat and hold. Good. Inhale, release, and switch to the other side. Exhale, lift and hold. And inhale, release. Great job. Keep going. Exhale, lift. And inhale, down. Great. And moving on, we're going to turn this into a compass. So exhale, reach. Inhale, open your arm and leg to the corners of your mat. Inhale, back to the center. And exhale, down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, open. Exhale, in. And inhale, down. One more for each side. Great work. And last one here. Extend and open and release. Rock your hips back. Move them side to side. Great work. And we are going to move into our side series next. So roll over to the side of your body. You're going to send your hands out, okay, on either side. You can clasp your hands together if you'd like to, or you can simply reach your arms. If you need a little more support, you can take your hand here for balance. It's completely fine. So from here, we're going to pull our abdominals in tight. Hips are stacked one on top of the other. Our bottom leg is our anchor. Top leg, foot is going to flex. We're going to lift that leg up and make small leg circles with that top leg. So if you're feeling wobbly, take your top hand and place it here on the ground. Otherwise, reach as long as you can. Good, inner thighs are towards one another. And let's reverse directions. Inhale and exhale. Nice job. Keep going. And release. Good job. We're gonna take our bottom leg, bend the bottom leg. Okay, your arm is still resting out. If you prefer to have your head in your hand, you're welcome to do that. But hand is resting here, and we are going to rotate our heel in toward our midline, swinging our leg forward. Okay, point the toes, and then flexing, we're gonna take our leg back. So inhale forward, and exhale, flex the foot back. Good, and you can take your leg and bend it as much or as little as you would like, depending on your need for stability here. Good, if you feel good about this, you can take your top arm and lift it off the ground to challenge your balance. Great work. From here, take your heel to your backside and extend your leg long in front of you, flexing and sweep back around in your side lying bicycle. Great work. And again, you can always take the hand off the ground to challenge the balance. And we're gonna stop in the back and then reverse that bicycle. So extend your leg back behind you, sweep to the front, bending the knee, and good job. Finding some mobility in the hips, working through our obliques as well. And one more time, we're gonna stop this moving leg right over top of our bottom leg and hold. Great job. Rotate the heel. Inhale, lift, exhale, flex back down. So we're in a rotated, externally rotated position for our hips. So you're gonna feel this more through your glutes, medial glutes as well. Inhale, lift, exhale, flex. One more time, inhale, lift, and exhale, flex. Good. I want you to straighten out both legs so the heels meet one another. You're gonna draw a line on the inside of the leg and lift and flex down. Inhale and flex it back down. And one more time, being mindful not to rock back, and switch directions. Flex your foot up, toes in, and slide it down. Great work. You've got one more time right here. Inhale, lift, and exhale, slide it down. Good. Bring both knees in. Pat out or rub your glutes and hips of that top moving leg. And we are going to go ahead and flip over and get ready to do the same thing on the other side. So press yourself up off the ground, roll over to the opposite side. Begin with the arms stretched out nice and long, resting your head, okay? Lifting your top leg, flexing that foot, and begin to breathe nice and smooth. Inhale and exhale as you circle that leg around. Good work. And go ahead and circle in the opposite direction as well, trying to stay balanced as much as possible. Great work. And release. Nice job. All right, take your hand, a little bit of support here, bend your bottom leg, rotate your top heel ever so slightly, and we're gonna point forward and flex back. Good, and again, sometimes it's more comfortable to have your head in your hand rather than all the way down on the mat. Listen to your body. You can also have your hand up if you would like to work and challenge yourself just a little more. Great work. So big stretch in the glutes as your leg goes forward, and a big stretch in the hip flexor as it goes back. And point forward and flex back. One more time, point forward. And as you flex back, we're going to stay there, bring our heel to our backside, knee to our chest, and flex all the way back and around. Great work. Keep it coming. One more time in this direction. And as we get to the back, we're going to hold, heel to our backside, stretch our leg back behind, sweep it all the way to the front, and go into that reverse bicycle. Great job. One more time. And once we finish this, our leg will go straight out and meet our bottom leg, heels come together, and let's take it up and flex down. So while we go up, we're not rocking back. Okay, just be mindful of the turnout in your hips. Everybody's a little bit different. And you've got 2 more right here. Very good. Last one, and now draw a line on the inside of the leg and stretch up and flex down. So side passe. One more time in this direction, and then we're gonna flip it around. So flex your foot up, point the toes in, and slide your toes to your ankle. Great job. One more time, and release. Bring your knees into your body and rub out through the hips. Very nice job. Great. We're gonna roll over onto our backside and head into a teaser series. So feet are on the ground, okay? Drawing our belly button down, anchoring our hips to the mat. Reach our hands back behind. On your inhale, prepare. On your exhale, sweep your arms out to the side, tuck your chin, and hold, making your arms parallel to your legs. And inhale, reach back. And on the exhale, sweep the arms to the side and hold. Great, this is your number 1 teaser. Inhale back. Now, number 2, we're gonna come up a little bit higher. Up and hold. So we're still tucked through our tailbone. And inhale, roll back. And exhale, sweep the arms and hold. Good. Inhale, reach back. And exhale up. And hold. Good. So you can stay with number 1 or number 2. We're also going to try number 3. Inhale, reach back. Legs are going to come up off the ground as we rise. Exhale, we lift and hold. Knees are bent. Arms are still parallel with thighs. Slowly roll back down. Inhale, back. And exhale. Roll up, hold. Great. And keep going. Inhale, release. And exhale, roll up. And one more time. Inhale, roll back. And exhale, we're gonna hold this one up. So whether you're here or here, now we're gonna row the boat. Take your hands to the side. Inhale, inhale, exhale. So maybe you need to have your toes on the ground, no problem. And inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Keep going. Inhale. And one more set. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Hold, 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 hold. Can you extend your legs? Good job. Can you reach your arms? 3, 2, 1, and hug yourself nice and tight into a small ball. And we are going to take a nice massage for the low back. So come to the front of your mat. And we're gonna roll like a ball. If you have any head or neck issues, this may not be your best option, and in that case, you can just lay on your back and rock side to side. But we're gonna start with our toes to the mat. We're gonna tuck our tailbone, scoop our belly buttons in nice and tight. Hands are resting right on the shins. We're gonna roll back on our inhale, and on our exhale, come up and try to find that balancing spot right where we started. So being mindful our head does not rock to the floor. So inhale, roll back, exhale up, hold. And again, inhale, roll back, exhale up and hold. Good, 2 more. And last one here, inhale back and exhale up and hold and release. Slide your hips back, and starting in a nice tall seated position, we're gonna take our feet hip distance apart. Great work. Open our arms out to the side, and if you need to bend your knees to help with your hip flexors, hamstrings or hip flexors, you're welcome to do that. So we're going to inhale, zip up nice and tight, rotating to one side, keeping our feet flexed. Good, inhale, center, and exhale, rotate to the opposite side. And inhale through the center. And exhale, rotate. Good, inhale, center. Imagine you've got a big stick in your hand, and rotate. And inhale, center, one more time on each side. Big rotation. And last one here. And moving into a spine stretch forward. So let the hands relax by your side. Soften your knees. belly button pulled in nice and tight. Reach your hands out, starting at the tip of the spine, tuck your chin, and just slowly waterfall all the way down, rounding through your back. Imagine you've got a big ball on your lap and you're just rolling over it. Inhale at your farthest point, and on your exhale, starting at the bottom vertebrae, stack them up one at a time, just like a chain. Head being the last thing to come up, and release. Let's do it again. And one vertebrae at a time, roll yourself slowly back to a nice tall seated position and release. We're gonna roll ourselves down to the ground. So take your hands behind your legs and straightening out the legs, bring the inner thighs close to one another, toes are pointed. We're moving into our roll up next. So again, nice curvature in the spine, neutral spine. Inhale, reach your arms back. We're gonna begin with just level one. So on the exhale, I want you to tuck your tailbone, draw your belly button to your spine, and lift up and hold. Biceps are next to the ears. And inhale, reach back down. On your next exhale, come up just a little bit further. One more vertebrae comes off the mat, hold. And inhale down. And on this next one, we roll all the way up. On the exhale, tuck your chin, squeeze your inner thighs, roll, roll, roll. Inhaling at the top, hold, and lift up and over. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lift the arms back up and draw the belly button in tight. Squeeze your inner thighs. You can use your hands by your sides if you need to, and roll it back down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw the chin to the chest, and inhale, lift. And exhale, up and over. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, lower down. If you need help getting up from this roll up, you can use your hands by your side. Little push off at the ground, and then reach back up on the inhale, and exhale, up and over. Good, inhale up, and exhale down, and release. Bring your knees to your body, and straighten those legs up. Rotate your heels in. Draw the belly button back to the spine. Inhale, lower the legs. On your exhale, roll your hips up off of your mat, ever so slightly, and flex your feet back down. We're getting ready for the rollover. Inhale, point. Exhale, lift the hips and flex back down. Now this is the modified rollover. You do not have to go all the way over, but just controlling through this movement here. Shoulders stay on the mat. Good, and on your next one, full rollover. Inhale down, exhale, lift up and over. Your thighs are parallel to your chest, and flex your feet, and slowly, slowly, leading with your hips, roll yourself back down. Inhale, point. Exhale, up and over. Draw the belly button into the spine. Flex your feet, and keeping your legs as straight as possible, roll down. 2 more, please. Great work, and we'll finish with 1 more. Inhale, point. Exhale, lift up and over. And flex your feet all the way down, and release. Touch the toes to the ground and hug your knees to your body, rocking side to side. Great work. From here, we're gonna roll over onto our front side. Hands and knees. I want you to walk your hands back towards your knees, rock back onto your feet, and slowly roll up. We're gonna finish with Pilates push-ups, and then we will be done. So coming to the end of your mat, take a big inhale, lift up onto the balls of your feet. On your exhale, tuck your chin, roll yourself down, walk out into a plank position. Hands are shoulder distance apart. You can be on your knees or your toes. We're gonna inhale down for 3 counts. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, press up. Do that again, please. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, push up. 1 more time. Inhale, 2, 3, and rock back. Walking your hands back to your feet. Tucking your tailbone, rolling up. At the top, inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet, and release. Let's do it again. Tuck your chin, roll yourself down. Walking out, finding your plank position. Inhale down for 3, exhale up 1. Again, modification on the knees. Elbows are hugging the ribs, and rock back, and walk your hands to your feet. Good, bend both knees and roll yourself up. Inhaling, rise up onto the balls of the feet and release. One more time, tuck your chin and roll down. And inhale down for 3 counts. Exhale up 1. And last one right here. Press up, rock back, and walk your hands to your feet. Great job. Bend your knees, roll yourself slowly up. Inhaling at the top, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Hold, balance, and release. Take your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders back and around, hold, and soften your knees. We're going to stretch here for a few moments, and you will be on your way. So hinge forward at your hips, nice flat back. And hinge all the way over, lifting your hands up and over the back of your head. And bending both knees, let your arms sweep by your sides as they swing up, out and around, and let's repeat. Hands come behind, roll your shoulders back in place. Good, hinge forward at your hips and hold. And then if it's comfortable, go ahead and tip all the way over, hands reaching behind the head. And bend both knees, sweep your arms up and out to the side and release. Take your right hand, place it behind your back, tilt your head ever so slightly, and letting your chin drop down. Hands relax behind the back, tuck your chin toward your chest, and let's just rotate over to the other side. Take your opposite hand, bring it behind your back with a gentle pull. Knees are staying soft here. And gently lower the chin down, hands come behind the back. Great job. And as your head comes up, your shoulders roll up, back, and around. And we will take one arm up and reach to the back of our upper back. Gently hold onto the elbow and lean back into the stretch. Great. Take your right leg, step behind. Right arm reaches up and over. Left arm comes to meet it. And release. Take your left arm up and gently pull back. And take your left foot behind. Good, left arm reaches up and over. And right arm comes to meet it. Send those arms long. And right back through the center. We are going to end where we began. So gentle knee bends and floating the arms. Inhale back, exhale up. Taking those knee bends a little bit deeper. Exhaling up. And 2 more. Great job. At the top, hold. Both hands come together. Palms together at the top. Extend. Squeezing through your glutes, lift up and back. Bring your elbows to your ribs. Great job. We will take a gentle rotation to the right. So elbows are wide, rotate to the right. Inhale through the center and exhale, rotate to the opposite side. Good. Take your hands out in front, scoop your belly button to your spine, round through your back, and reach everything up. And let those hands fall by your side. Roll your shoulders back into place for good posture for your day. And thank you so much for joining me for your full body Pilates workout. Have a great day.